happy Monday night. I think this music might be really loud. Alright. What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? I do have some stuff to talk about today. I don't really think I'll be on too long. I just felt like popping in to say what's up. I'm not really feeling too good, so hopefully we'll have a good night or whatever. But I don't know who's even gonna show up because I couldn't get a hold of Ryan or anybody, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I am here. I'll give it a few minutes, see if YouTube lets me even get any viewers, and before I start anything. But I hope everybody's doing well that does watch this. Um, Man, my beginnings aren't doing too well lately. It's hard to get excited. It's hard to get excited at the beginning of these. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on in the world stage today, to be honest. I can't see this. But yeah. Anyways. Anyways, all types of weird stuff going on around the world, in this country, to be honest. I was looking through the news, just shaking my head like, damn, I don't even know where to begin. What up, Floppy, man? How you doing, bro? Haven't seen you in a grip. Hope all is well with you, man. How you been? What up, Dougie? What's good with you, bro? Yeah, bro, there's all types of crazy shit going on, dude. For sure. For sure, man. Like, there was, like, so much shit. It was just, like, a lot of, like, gaslighting, though. As far as news goes, man, there was a lot of gaslighting. There was a lot of, like, stories they wanted you to talk about that weren't really worth... I don't know. There's a lot of, like, world stage news that's just all bullshit. But I'm interested in what's going on with the Ukraine with what's this? So many Teslas are getting, dude. Did you see the tranny that got busted for that shit? Floppy. There was like some tranny that got busted for putting like cocktails and blowing up those Teslas and tagging them and shit. It was in like, where was it? Colorado, I think. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, right? That shit was super funny. For sure, bro. Yeah, that there's all types of That's funny that you remember that you said that because that shit is hilarious. Like, did you see what that dude looked like? Bro, dude with titties, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro. Dude had titties and everything. Little titties, little tiny titties and shit. It was fucking hilarious. All the cars. Yeah, dude. Dude, and they got him like fucking 5 times, dude. Like, dude did it like 5 times. Like, how did he get away with it? He didn't look like the slickest dude ever in the world, you know? He didn't look like the slickest dude ever. I couldn't believe he got away with that shit. For real. But hi Kiki's, how you doing, girl? Yeah, Ryan's gonna be really pissed. Ryan's gonna be really pissed. Even if I only go for like 20 minutes, Ryan's gonna be pissed. I couldn't wake him up. I just couldn't get Ryan up. So if Ryan does end up in the show, everybody's got to give him shit. But he's gonna definitely be pissed. He hasn't let it go in a long time. Since the last time he missed one, he was so mad. Like, he brings it up all the time. So yeah, he's gonna be mad. But I don't know. I was like, fuck, if I'm gonna do it, I'll do it. And it was, yeah, hopefully he'll show up. He might, but it was hard for me to get motivated to do this today. Honestly, it was like I felt like doing it, but it was just hard to get motivated. Um, but we'll see how I can do. But how you doing, Kiki's? How you doing? What's up, Dougie? Though, if you're still there, what's good with you, brother? From I don't know. What up? What up? What up? I don't know what that says, but tell him I said hello. Good, good, good. I'm glad you're doing well, Keeks. I'm trying. I'm trying. I was looking through the news. I mean, like I said, there was some shit going on with the Ukraine. I really didn't. I know the JF. All right, first off, the JFK files got released. So I don't know what was in that. So I'm gonna look that up. Actually, I have a video. I don't know if that's gonna be good enough. But the JFK files released shocking new information. I don't know what could be really that new. Oh, eh, that's pretty cool. Tell that person I said what's up from Star Wars or whatever. A protocol droid from the Star Wars. Okay, cool, bro. Eggs. I don't have any weed. I don't have. I mean, I don't have any anything rolled up. I got like a pen today if I feel like smoking, and I got some like shit to pack up, but I don't have anything rolled up. I haven't looked, but saw people are streaming about them. About what? Oh, about yeah, Netanyahu or whatever, or So like, apparently Trump had a meeting with Putin just the other day, and then you know, um, yeah, I think you should set up and roll one. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Sorry. See, I'm already losing my focus. I did eat one of those rosins, so I'll be good. I wish I could roll one. I don't have any papers, so that's why. Yeah, Tim the Tool Man, bro. Got the tools, man. I got a video. Let's see if I have to like dig into something, I will. But let's see what it says. I'll just play it now. Fuck it. About the JFK thing. Hey, I ran out of papes, or else I would have definitely rolled one.
Developing tonight, the Trump administration has released thousands of classified files on JFK's 1963 assassination.
Hey, look at somebody's
Trump wanted
ass.
the release, aiming to
The fuck
uncover
is
details
that?
about JFK, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr.'s killings. Professional historians are still reviewing the new documents, which include insights on Lee Harvey Oswald and CIA operations. While many files remain unreleased, this marks the most significant declassification effort since the 1990s. Professor Aaron Good, host of the American Exception podcast, says these documents shed new light on the CIA's connection to Lee Harvey Oswald. Some of the things that they shed light on are JFK's conflicts with the CIA, and things related to the CIA's relationship with Oswald, including the surveillance of Oswald and other things pertaining to Lee Harvey Oswald's relationship with the agency and agency assets. There are things in there that deal with James Angleton, the head of CIA counterintelligence, and his relationship with Israeli intelligence, and how he was sort of a pipeline for information emanating from Israeli sources. Now, the director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, had this to say on X, quote, President Trump is ushering in a new era of maximum transparency. Today, per his direction, previously redacted JFK assassination files are being released to the public with no redactions. Promises made, promises kept.
Alright, now do
Jefferson
that
Morley
with
says newly released
9/11.
documents reveal JFK's mistrust of the CIA,
Come on.
plots to kill Fidel Castro, and surveillance of Lee Harvey Oswald. About a third of previously redacted files are now public. However, many of them still are classified. Morley, who is author of The Ghost and editor of JFK Facts on Substack,
Ryan fucking made it. What up, dog? AK, what's good, G?
Website. There are still some that have not been released because they are in the process of being digitized, so those will be available later. And then there are some that we just can't see because they're under court seal at the moment, and it's not clear when those would ever be lifted.
I'm not from Cincy, but I am from Ohio, though, bro.
But by and large, this was a campaign promise made by President Trump, and how they're describing it is as a campaign promise kept. I was actually traveling with Trump while he was campaigning in Arizona the day that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. endorsed him, and it was then that he made the announcement that he would, if elected, release all of these files. And you may remember in the early days of his administration, one of the
I'll mention Israel. We could talk about Israel.
These files, along with the files from MLK Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy's assassinations as well.
I know, AK. I know.
We had a whole team here at CBS going through these documents, and they're really, honestly, sometimes difficult to read. These are scanned-in documents. Some of them are handwritten notes. It's difficult to read and decipher some.
The thousands of files just made public by Justice Department officials detail a legion of Central Intelligence Agency assets who were working on behalf of the U.S. in Cuba and around the world.
Nitro Bob, what's good, brother?
Chicanery and spy mastering they were trained to undertake.
The administration had been involved in trying to overthrow the Castro government. It had been involved in various plots for assassinations, South Vietnam being the most dramatic example of that. So it is not inconceivable that the same thing was happening aimed at the president as he was involved in, or at least his administration was involved with, looking outward.
Any smoking guns for you or things you were surprised by?
Not yet, Marky. I have to admit, it's been a heck of a read. I've been reading most of the night while you guys have been asleep, and it is quite something to read. I think the most fascinating one for me was reading about the assassination of Dominican Republic President Trujillo, and he was murdered basically by a military coup, but with the full knowledge of the CIA. And I think the chilling thing is to read.
What's up, Walking? How you doing, brother?
Realize that we were basically going around killing leaders that we didn't like very much. And it was a very grim period in Cold War history where we did anything in the name of anti-communism. And I guess it's a bit naive of us to expect that there would be anything in the documents that would carte blanche make it very clear that there is or isn't a conspiracy. I don't think anybody who had any intention to kill the president would have set it out in black and white. But what does come through in the documents very, very clearly is that when Oswald visited Mexico
they were
City in September prior to the assassination in 1963, the CIA had an enormous
CIA,
presence in Mexico
dude.
City,
CIA,
and it
CIA.
does strain credulity that they didn't have eyes on what he was up to, if indeed he was an assassin.
Yeah. You know, you and I talked about both, redacted documents yesterday. They've been kept private for so long, identities, methods of investigation. Now that we've gotten a lot of unredacted documents yesterday, I believe some of them are still redacted. Does this put anybody in danger or their families who were involved in this case, do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think what it's more about, and I can understand why the agency was sensitive about it, but I think they were being oversensitive. It's all about protecting sources and methods. Methods particularly. There are techniques.
Methods. I hate this stupid accent, dude.
But frankly, I think it would be nice.
Do we already know all this shit? Like, this is pretty common shit, right? The fact that the Trullo assassination, they said, was definitely carried out by the CIA says a whole lot, and that's pretty. The only thing that, like,
I still do think there was a conspiracy, by the way.
We could prove that was definitely what it was.
A few seconds left. What does
Exactly, it was the CIA, dude.
Is this case closed for them, Ross, or no? They'll always have questions.
No, not at all. No, just because it's not written down on paper doesn't mean that the evidence doesn't point to more than one shooter. And the evidence is beginning to make it very clear.
Did you hear that? They said the evidence doesn't point to that there isn't more than one shooter. So there is more than one shooter. So that dude, Lee Harvey Oswald, couldn't have been the one.
I think eventually that's going to have to be.
He might have been like a proxy. You know, he might have been like one of the people.
We'll see what the remaining 30.
He was the fall guy.
The day after the assassination,
We all know that.
Gary Underhill left Washington in a hurry. Late in the evening, he showed up at the home of friends in New Jersey. He was very agitated. A small clique within the CIA was responsible for the assassination, he confided, and he was afraid for his life and probably would have to leave the country. Less than 6 months later, Underhill was found dead, shot to death in his Washington, D.C. apartment. The coroner ruled it a suicide.
Oh, who would be surprised?
During World War II, and was a recognized authority on limited warfare and small arms. He was also on intimate terms with a number of high-ranking CIA officials, arms dealer, broker, all this stuff. Klein's. He actually bought equipment from the same place where Lee Harvey Oswald bought the rifle. This is good and very interesting. We also have this. It might be a crank letter that purports to be from John F. Kennedy Jr., sent to the U.S. Capitol, and it says, Dear Senator Biden, you are a
Biden?
Signed, John F. Kennedy, and it's actually it's sent from an address in Massachusetts where he may or may not have had property. 8,000 documents. We got to take our time with this.
This goes to Biden? Did y'all just hear? You just said Biden?
And hope for the best. There's stuff that I think they're going to find, and maybe, probably should have, but one interpretation says that the CIA and the FBI were actively monitoring and that they have record of a phone call placed by Oswald to the Soviet embassy in Mexico where he said the job is still on. Now, this is a summary based on the documents, and a lot of things are coming at us fast and furious, so we're not going to be able to process this fully for a while, but it's a huge step in the right direction. All we had until now, well, we had a lot, including the Zapruder film. You know, all of the talk of the JFK assassination has my mind thinking about the attempted assassination on President Trump.
All right. From what we just saw, is there anything really that we didn't know? I mean, I think most of it was pretty obvious. I mean, I didn't really expect them to give us any breaking fucking news at all. Yeah, we've all wondered. We've talked about it also. None of it's shocking. It just proves that all of our conspiracies come true. You know? All these things that they call conspiracies that we talk about every day end up being true. So all it does is just really just make us look better at the end of the day. Like, really. Now we're like, all right, we really got this locked up or this locked up. So, I mean, everything. I mean, even like, bro, I want to even say it. Even if you want to talk about what happened in 2020. You know, everybody was conspiracy theorist. You're this denier, you're that denier, you're this or that. And then what does Biden do? He pardons Fauci. He pardons the whole entire like Pfizer. Like, what the fuck, dude? All them cats, like, dude. They didn't say it was more than one shooter. Yeah, they didn't say that it wasn't more than one shooter though. They said that there could have been more than one shooter. So they didn't leave it out. So they didn't really still give us the full. They didn't like deny it. They weren't like, no, there was just one shooter. It was just Lee Harvey Oswald. They said that there could have been another shooter. Which makes you go, okay, could have been, there probably was, right? there was probably multiple shooters, just like everybody knows. You know? It's what everybody knows this shit. There are lots of documents to go through. We don't know yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of it, there'll be people that, like, these, like, scholar motherfuckers will go through it. Well, eventually I'm not gonna go through all that shit. I would go through the stuff. I would go through, like, some shit on Fauci. Gary, you cocksucking motherfucker. What up, dog? Hot diggity. What up, man? Hope you're doing good, brother. What's up? What's up, bro? We standing for no bullshit. I'm here. Hey, damn right, Charles. Much love. Yeah, man. So, anyways, I want to know about Fauci. I want to know about 9/11. I want to know about all this other shit. Hawaii, East Palestine, all these other places. There's a lot of stuff I want to know about. Like, that shit was just, it was okay. It was okay. I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it anything special. Are we gonna ever know what's up with Diddy? Are we even gonna know that? Like, what's up with him? Let that motherfucker up. Hey, bro, I don't have one. I don't have one to light up today. All I got is this gay ass pen. It's a 2 grammer. I hate smoking pens, but I was like, this is what I got other than like smoking bowls. And I'll probably smoke one. I'll definitely smoke some bowls here, like, once I put my shit down. But yeah, I want to see the, I want to see the, I want to know a bunch of shit, but that really wasn't the one. Smoked the bowl. Yeah, I smoked the bowl right before I came on. Smoked a bowl of some super crisp, super boof. But I thought they were going to release the Epstein's files. What happened with that? Did they never release that shit? Are we not going to get the Epstein files? Okay, I got some news stories. I don't really know how long I'm going to go for. Yeah, right, Keeks? They just skipped right over the Epstein files. Like, this shit never even happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Now, some of these stories I got are kind of like, I don't know. We're going to have to just look. I don't really know. Some of them are like, I just looked at headlines, so this is gonna be like, I just found shit that might be a little different. So, in Indiana, this is kind of fucked up, yo. I didn't realize it was like this. Indiana teacher accused of forcing teen boys to have group, with her while wearing a scream masks. What the fuck? No wonder that, dude, they put a mask over her. I hope she was the one wearing the scream mask. Dude, everybody always says it's the dudes. I'm telling you, every time. That's why every time I see one with the females doing it, I always say, I told you. I told you. Yeah, that's a chick, bro. She was having a... Bro. Gary, you would, you sick bastard. That's a kick nowadays. Well, let's read what they did. There's more pictures. Let's see what they did. A married Indiana teacher accused of SA young boys with alleged victims wear scream. Sorry, my charger's fucking it up. This story's fucked up. Anyways, she essayed some young boys who allegedly made her barely teenage victims wear scream masks while she forced them to have group sex. Court docs reveal. Math teacher Brittany Fortenberry, 31, who met her victims, some as young as the age 13. at 2 different Morgan County schools in 2024. Was hit with a slew of charges this week after 5 new alleged victims came forward. Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I'm telling you, one of the boys told the police that Fort Berry reached out to him after a separate investigation. She spent $600 on him and a group of boys, then had them wear horror movie masks while she had sex with all of them. Here's the lady. This broad. She looks old for 31, doesn't she? She looks kind of hit for 31, bro. What the fuck? Right? Fuck. There's a picture of her. Anyways, the teen Fortenberry had him bring his friends to her house and would give them drugs and have sex with them. Dude, 13-year-olds? 13? Dude, could you imagine being 13 and pulling your teacher? Ryan, talk about having your older chick. Imagine doing that at 13. You and your boys just go running one on the teacher while she's giving you drugs. Is that a crime? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. Yeah, rode hard and hung up wet. Bro. That's what I was thinking, Gary. See, as a guy, it's so bad for like a dude to do that to women, right? To girls. It just is. But for some reason, now 13 is a little young. 13's young. That's extra young. But you know, she's definitely giving him a life lesson. Not the 13. No, that's too young, dude. That's too young. That's extra weird. But like high school or something, I don't know. We could talk about that. It's perfect whenever people are speaking out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AK, that's my whole point. Is I've been showing these stories all the time because it's been happening a lot. The New York school system has over 200 teachers being investigated. And like a lot of the teachers have multiple victims. So we're talking thousands of kids in 1 year that are being, you know, essayed by their teachers in just New York alone. And this is in Indiana. And I'm sure, I think I have one from Florida too. You know. So it's like, it's a fucked up situation. And I always want to report it because it's like, yo, watch out for your kids, man. Everybody's not off limits, man. I be looking at this shit every day, and it's like I had to literally skip a couple of stories because they were too like vulgar of what teachers did to kids. I was looking at them and said I don't want to even just reading the headline was too cringy. Let's just say that. Like, there was that many more. I just, like, it was too cringy for me to even want to read it. I'm like, I don't want to read this. Like, I don't even want to, like, talk about it. So that, yeah, it's grotesque, dude. Especially that bitch, bro. But now I do have one where there's a badass one. We all would probably have to say, let me see if I can find that one. I wonder if should just go right into that one. I do have one where the chick looks aight. Like if I was a high school kid, I would definitely smash that shit. Hold on. I hope I still have it. Yeah, this broad right here. Bro, this chick there's like a bunch of text. I'm not gonna read the headline because the headline's just too hardcore. I'm just gonna say she got caught also. This is in, hold on. Let's see where this is at. In Illinois, high school to 15-year-olds. I'll read the story, but this is the chick in Illinois. She got caught also. She's 30. Illinois teacher professing her love and having whatever with the kids. Her name is Christina. She was 30. She's the special ed teacher. It's like the gym teacher. She doesn't look too dykey for a gym teacher, though. What up, Sean? What's good, though? Anyways, I guess the mom found text messages in the phone. Well, at least he didn't snitch. I always say, look, bro, if you're a high school kid and you're pulling that, bro, and you fucking get her in trouble, shame on you. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stand on that shit, alright? I'm gonna stand on that shit. Right? Anybody? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, dude? Gary, if that was your teacher and you had a chance to smash that shit, would you go tell everybody and get her in trouble? Come on, man. I'm telling you. She said I'm wrong. Hey, bro, there's got to be an exception for that, dude. Think about what the conversation, we were talking about earlier. Every kid just sits around and watches their teacher like, yeah, if there was a teacher like that, the whole school would want to smash that shit. Even the teachers. Right? Even like every teacher's in there trying to hit it. She's just walking around just radiating fucking hit me sign on it. And she chooses the 15-year-old boys. So she's got problems. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. Okay, walking, I understand you said she's plastic. Let's see. Is she, though? Is she? That is not plastic, bro. What do you mean? Is that plastic? Talk to me, buddy. It's just called makeup. She's got fucking makeup on, bro. Come on. Do you know what the fuck plastic surgery looks like? Does she look like she's got a bunch of plastic surgery, bro? Or does she just look like a fucking teacher? Damn. She should be on like Teachers Gone Wild or something. She's definitely pretty, bro. Right. Keeks. I'm just saying. Look. Kids are pulling it. Kids are pulling her. You're crazy, bro. I wonder if that's the kid. Big ass baseball player. That ain't no fucking kid. The fuck? Anyways, she did it in a suburb with some 15-year-olds. They tried blackmailing her husband. She deleted a bunch of shit, so she's getting in trouble for deleting a bunch of messages and lying. Yeah. That's what's going on in our school systems, is the whole point. The whole point of the whole fucking topic is, fuck, man, what are they doing to our kids and in the school system? That was the whole point. Not really debate over, I mean, we all know the teacher's probably guilty, but doesn't mean the kid doesn't have a right to fucking do what he does. That's all I'm saying. After what she did for them, Gary. See, Gary's the only one that gets it. I'm just joking. I don't know why you get so offended, Walking. How dare she? How dare she teach those boys how to be men? What the fuck? Bro, she gonna change those kids' lives, bro. It ain't gonna be bad. Trust me. Those kids will not be embarrassed 30 years from now. Van Halen got a song about this. She could be fake, bro. But if she was your math teacher, you'd be fucking smashing that shit during, getting tutored. Maybe not you, but most of us would. I would. I would have. Fuck that. And my mom would have definitely not found my text messages. That's a fact, too. Probably got a fake Chinese 3D printed poon, too. Bro, a nice 3D printed Chinese poon? That's a pretty special chick. Think about it. If she's walking around with a medical poon, that's special. Sideways, perfect. Nah, China. The China poon thing. Medical vagina. Anyways, so there's 2 teachers that are just gross. I don't think I got any more of that. I did have one. Let's kind of like lighten it up a little, maybe. Sorry, my energy's just not all the way in. If I'm boring you guys, sorry, man. I'm not. I don't have like 1,000% energy. I think it's just the stories itself just aren't like didn't get me up. There was like nothing I really wanted to talk about like that was like groundbreaking. I was like, okay, I'll find some shit to talk about. Um, well, while we're on the sex, I guess, while we're talking about sex acts, an OnlyFans model charged with killing man who paid her 11K for performing a kinky act. Look at this bitch, bro. Oh, girl. Give me a kiss, girl. Dude. Yo, girl. Look at that shit, dude. She looks like Jamie Foxx when he plays the chick on that show. Look at them fucking lips, bro. Oh shit. I'm sorry. That shit's hilarious. Alright, so this bitch, she she was charged after a man paid her $11,000 who died during a BDSM fetish video the 2 were performing. Okay, you guys are really gonna think I'm crazy here. And Keeks will probably be the one or walking, because they're freaks. What the fuck is BDSM? I don't know what that is. Sounds like a rock group. It could have been Tyler Perry. It could have been bondage. So she tied him up and killed him. Let's see. Her name is Michaela Brachel. I can't say her name, bro. She's 31. She recorded the video for her OnlyFans profile with Michael Dale, 55, in California, receiving the hefty payment to bind him in plastic wrap and duct tape him, which resulted in his death by asphyxiation. That's fucking weird, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Really? Wow, it is really windy outside. Holy shit. What? So, despite never before engaging in that act, apparently, she told the cops, she was hired to wrap the victim like a mummy in saran wrap and glue a pair of women's boots to his feet, Tex revealed in an affidavit that shows troubling video in 2017-2023 encounter shows Dale had duct tape over his mouth, his head switched in swathed in clean wrap that had further duct tape and plastic bag secured with tape over his entire face and head. That doesn't sound like a fucking act of fun, right? But what's fucking crazy is I'm reading this. Did she really put this on her fucking... She was recording this on her phone for OnlyFans, y'all. Oh yeah, dude, we're getting bad storms right now. I mean, like, my whole entire house is shaking right now. I could feel the window just like... So, like, anyways, yeah, she got him though, bro. But she recorded it on her phone. Prosecutors allege. Let's see, that's what she looks like. I wonder if that's the guy. Is that a dude? Oh god, here we go. Keeks fucking walking about to start arguing about fucking SBDM. The plastic wrappings were left in a place of a total of 8 minutes, with Dale's arms and legs bound tightly, preventing him from removing the material over his mouth and nose. Do I need to really go deep dive into this shit? I mean, really. The bitch fucking killed the dude for 11K. What do you want me to fucking say? Okay, I will let walking have the floor. We all want to know. Please give us a class. What are we learning today? I wonder how much trouble she'll actually get into though. I don't care about any of this shit. Does anybody care about that shit? Walking, you know too much about weird shit, bro. That's just too much, bro. No one fucking... That's fucking extra. I guess I asked. I should have never asked, is what I'm saying. I should have never asked you, motherfuckers. Happy to see you too, Sean. How you doing, brother? Tim, don't ask. Hey, I feel you, homie. I shouldn't have. I asked. I asked and I shall receive. I shall receive. Post-op and all. Pre-post. Whatever. Don't matter. Good, man. Good. Bro, are you gonna keep flooding my chat about that shit? I told you no one cares. I was joking about teaching us a class about that shit. No one cares. I promise. Hit the one button if you care. Wait. How does it go? Hit the one button if you really don't give two fucks. Hit the one button. If you guys care, then I'm sorry. I'll stay out your conversation. But who gives two flying fucks? Nobody gives a fuck, bro. I'm telling you, no one cares, dude. Charles, Clayton, walking. There you go, bro. Keeks. There you go. How's everyone doing, man? Good to see you. Clayton, I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Glad you're still around, Charles. I got more shit. You know me, I chose some, like, goofy-ass stories. I was kind of trying to avoid a lot of the mainstream shit for the beginning. Just blaze. Hey, you know what? I'll blaze one, man. Hitting the pen just isn't the same. You know? He said love him. Hey, bro. You know I always come with the weird stories. I always come with them weird-ass stories, man. What you smoking on, AK? Anything in particular? The pen gym? The fuck is that, dude? Most wanted. Nice. I don't got no J's, bro. I'm out of papers. I'm out of papes today. It does feel different. Like my energy feels different not having a doober to smoke. This might be like one of my first shows I can remember doing not having a joint. And I didn't even think about not having papers until I was already ready to go. You know? No. I got plenty of flour. I don't have papers. So I'm smoking. I have a steamroller and I have my bowl. And I have a dab pen. I've been smacking on the dab pen while I was talking to you guys. I don't like them. But it's easier to do, to be honest. I hate dab pens, though. I don't smoke cigarettes, dog. I don't smoke cigarettes. I didn't ask the fucking neighbor. I didn't even care, honestly. I was kind of not even, I almost didn't even want to go live, I'm going to be honest. Like, I wanted to go live, but I didn't have the, like, desire. Like, I was about to flake out, like, 4 minutes into this. I almost quit. That's how I was feeling. I was like, I almost stopped. I wasn't feeling right, but I'm starting to, like, snap out of it a little bit. AK. No, I meant knock on the tobacco out and fill it up with some weed. Oh, I don't smoke cigarettes though, bro. It's not gonna help me. What do? I don't smoke cigarettes, dog. Dude, it's storming outside. Maybe I should do weather. Maybe I should do some weather and shit. Because it's fucked up out. Ryan, what's it like your way, man? Should I do the weather? What's going on here? I mean, I already did it the other day and it said it was going to rain like this. Let's smoke some weed first, then I'll do the weather. Going on. I bet you've had some good topics. Yeah, man, I've had some good shit to talk about. I don't know. I feel like it's all beating a dead drum, but I do got some cool ones still. There's some cool stories to talk about. You know, I thought one of the coolest ones so far was probably Trump talking to Zelensky in the White House and kicking him out. I thought that shit was fucking fire. That was probably one of my favorite stories so far. I get what you're saying, but I don't have cigarettes, dog. I don't have them. And plus, I would be wasting my fucking weed if I fucking rolled it in a fucking cigarette, for fuck's sakes. Alright, I'm setting this down. We're about to just bullshit for a minute. I'm about to smoke with y'all and then I'll do the weather and shit. I got some permanent marker packed up right now. Did Trump give Zelensky the handshake pull? I'm not sure, but I know that they just had another meeting today. I'll be honest, I just didn't do enough research into it to be able to like get on here and want to talk like too much about it. Like maybe next time. Like I'll look into it as we go, but I just didn't really I got the basics of everything, but I like, if you all were to start asking me mad questions, I don't know. I don't know where it would take us. I haven't been paying too much attention lately, like, too much. Sorry. Yeah, I guess, like, I said it already at the beginning, but apparently Trump had a meeting with Putin. Putin said that he would pull back, and then the next day he ended up attacking Ukraine, which kind of like brings up, I guess, this story I can bring up. I thought this was interesting. Let me find it. Um, right here. It says that fucking Ukraine is to deploy machine gun toting robots to front lines of war with Russia. So here they are now. Now they got the robots out. This is what they look like. Those don't look like they do shit. The fuck is that? Yep, that was Marley talking his shit. But yeah, these are what are on the front lines now. The Ukraine are using as soldiers. I mean, I don't know. It looks like something that Putin would laugh at and just blow up. Personally, I find it hilarious. I bet it doesn't do anything. Anyways, here's one going through the snow. I don't know. It looks kind of pussy to me. I don't know. Fucking weird. Does that make you question? Like, are we going to start, like, not using people and it's just all going to be a bunch of robots at some point? Is that a thing? I can't believe I've already been on for an hour. That's just crazy. I got other shit too. I don't know. I got this video. I don't know what the fuck it is. And I got the weather. I'll do the weather real fast. I gotta do the weather because my whole house is shaking. I'm assuming there's gonna be all types of weird shit. Masses of drones wiping out cities. That's all going on in Israel, right? Or in Palestine and in Ukraine. What am I doing? Okay. I'm just looking for what I want to talk about next. I don't know. Alright, so this one's kind of crazy. There's like a story about some Antarctica. So there's some researchers that were in Antarctica that got trapped in an icy hell they described with coworker who snapped and started attacking them. Here's the group of people right here. They were let's see what they were doing. Oh, okay. So 9 members of an Antarctic expedition are locked up together at a research station 2,000 miles from civilization, and one of them is a madman accused of violently beating, threatening, and sexually harassed at least 2 of the teammates. The Post can reveal that the South African crew of 3 women, 6 men includes a glamorous doctor with her own skincare line and deputy team leader who helped produce a short horror film during a previous stay at the station, along with engineers and meteorologists. The researchers of South Africa outpost won't be revealed until December when the temperatures blah 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 blah. They were doing a research. Pictures show that the crew looking chummy together. What the fuck is chummy? What is chummy? That's such a gay ass. Look, it's Torp. What up, brother? How you doing, man? Welcome, man. It's been a while. Haven't seen you, dude. Um, ill-fated 13-month mission. There's one of the chicks. Yeah. It was a white girl that snapped. Is it this broad? This broad just lost her fucking mind in Antarctica. And what made me, the reason why I brought it up was like, what made her lose her fucking mind, right? Something weird happened. There's always weird shit going on in Antarctica, right? Fucking. I'll do the weather, and I'll probably end this shit, honestly. Um. Yeah, man, it's good to see you, Torp. Glad to see you pop in, bro. Um. I'm just gonna smoke. I don't feel like doing no more. I'm just gonna smoke and end the show. So we could smoke one. Is there anything? Yeah, I think I'm having Starbucks withdrawals my damn self, dude. I haven't gotten any in the last couple of days. Well, I have a little bit. I've been mixing it in with different types of beans that I have, and so I haven't been getting my Starbucks like I should. Hey, man, it's been well. It's been dragging, bro. It's been a bitch, bro. It's it's not even fun, you know? I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to spice it up or do something else because this shit ain't even that fun, for real. I feel you, the YouTube shit's just getting fucking retarded. Fuck it, I'll say it. Shit's retarded as fuck. But, it's hard to get up for bullshit, you know? Where the fuck is Bubble? I mean, the chat's going. I appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of the night. AK, you have a good night, bro. You have a good night, AK. Thanks for popping in, my brother. Shit. This permanent marker does taste pretty good, though, out of this bog. It's kind of good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll see you next time. I don't know. He said, I'm here. What up, dog? Let's see what's up with this weather, bro. Fuck this, bro. I don't even care. Thanks, Clayton. Appreciate you, brother. You have a good one, bro. Good to see you again, man. Good to see you again, as usual. Fucking weather. Fucking weather. It's 61. What blizzard? Dude, don't tell me we're about to get snow. So on the last day of astronomical winter, a wild storm will pack severe weather with the potential for severe tornadoes and also powerful wind gusts, thunderstorm showers, dusty air, and blizzard conditions. Wow, sounds fucking amazing. Oh shit, they actually say Columbus, Ohio in this fucking article. Fuck. Well, let's see what they're gonna do to us here, because I have no clue. The thunderstorms will be on the prowl, 250 square miles of the central United States Wednesday night, so tonight, which is happening right now as we speak. Approximately 90 million people be at risk for severe weather, including, unfortunately, fuck me in the fucking shit, St. Louis, Detroit, Nashville, and fucking Columbus, Ohio. God damn it. I'm right in the fucking middle of it. Ain't that about a bitch? I wonder if there's a big cock going right through my fucking city, dog. Yeah, there's something. Where are we at? We're like the fucking... I don't even know what that is. Well, Ryan, looks like you're gonna get unnecessarily severe thunderstorms along with me. I think. Look, it's going down right down the middle. So that's definitely gonna hit Columbus. Here it comes. It's gonna get cold over here. And it's gonna be super warm around here. KKs, if you're watching, it's going to be unseasonably warm your way. Probably humidity. Oh yeah, increasing humidity coming your way. So it's going to be warm and humid. Watch out for them damn bugs. But, of course, we're going to get the shit storm. Midwest, about to get it. Look, there's the shaft we're going to get. There I am. About to get the fucking shaft. I'd hate to be this part of the fucking country. Look, Keeks. It looks like you're kind of like at the shaft, you know? Maybe like towards the head a little bit, like at the, like right at the, right at the tip, base tip. I don't know what to call it. Ah, fuck. Oh, well, never mind then. That person, whoever's in Greenville is gonna get it. Anyways, there's supposed to be gust of wind, 40-mile-an-hour winds, hail, power outages. Fuck. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be your way, Ryan. The only people that'll escape this will be like southern Ohio going into Indiana and Kentucky, or West Virginia and Kentucky. It's also going to be 70-mile-an-hour winds in portions of Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Kansas, and Colorado. Now, look, these 70-mile-an-hour winds, this is something that we could talk about before I get up out of here. Like, been saying it over and over, but there's these wind gusts that have been happening in Texas, these like sand tornadoes, right? And here it actually shows it right here's a map, shows it right here. So you see this is like, all this is dust, and it's being blown all the way across our country. Now, last weekend this map right here was over here, and it was coming from Texas. And if you looked at all the cars for like the past week, it looks like everybody went like off-roading or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like everybody's cars were completely just covered in dirt, like caked in dirt, and it came from Texas apparently. So our whole country's getting hit with this like weird gust of wind and dust going across the middle of the country now, but it was like more towards the East Coast last week. Looks like there's going to be snow in Wisconsin, Iowa, parts of Denver, parts of Minneapolis, Nebraska. And that's that, as far as that goes. That's weird, bro. It only snowed twice in Alaska. We didn't get anything major. Like, I don't remember it being so bad that I was like, man, I don't think, I don't remember it being that bad. I mean, I do remember it getting pretty bad. But it wasn't like nothing like super bad. I don't think. It is weird, dude. It is weird. But I'm not ruling out. It might snow again, to be honest. I'm not ruling that shit out whatsoever. If it snows again, I wouldn't be surprised, Sean. I feel like once the Indians start, it'll start snowing. So, I'm not gonna do the air quality. I don't feel like doing it. Fuck these anarchists. So I remember Alfonso bringing up this topic. I don't know enough about it, but they're saying like the cartel, the Mexican cartel denies a mass extermination camp complete with crematorium at a remote Mexico ranch. So the Mexican cartel is being accused of housing a mass extermination site at their ranch, denied the allegations, as the country's attorney general called for an investigation. The cartel group, which one of 8 designed as a foreign terrorist organization by the U.S. last month, questioned for motivation for the desperate families who the grim discovery at the ranch who survived the training base for the gang. Damn, look at all the people who they had taken out. That's crazy, bro. That's a whole nother world that's going on over there, dude. Fuck, here's the base. It's like a little mini fucking Holocaust. Is that? That guy looks like he's up to no fucking good. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, y'all. I enjoyed chilling. Sorry I didn't have the best show in the world. Honestly, I'm not really like, I'll smoke a bowl and then I'm gonna end it. I'm really not in the mood. I'm in the mood, it's just, I don't know. Usually right now we would get like 4 feet of snow. Yeah, I know you were expecting it. I remember you were talking about wanting to shovel roofs. Well, that sure as hell never came true, huh? That never happened. Fuck. But anyways, I'll rip this and say goodbye, everybody. Y'all have a fucking good one. I don't know. I'll try to do better research or come on next time. I mean, I had more stuff. I'm just not feeling good, and I just don't feel like doing it. So, but y'all be good. I will talk to you guys next time. Y'all, peace out. God bless. I'm out. Oh, wait, you motherfucker. Of course you would pop in as I'm fucking rolling out, Alfonso. You cock. You weren't even in here the last 2 times I went live. I had a fatty roll that you didn't even pop in. The fuck, Alfonso? But yeah, I just found that story you were talking about the cartel shit. It's pretty gruesome, bro. For sure. But I hope you're doing well, man. I was just getting ready to exit this bitch, man, to be honest. But, Sean, you be well, man. I'll see you around. You know? Tim, read my last comment, just so you could sleep good. I didn't see you do a last comment. It just says, Tim. It just says my name, Bubba. What's your last comment? Hook it up, man. I don't remember it. But I'll sleep good regardless. It'll be good. There is no other one. That's all there is. So you two must have erased it, because we did it. I don't have nothing. I haven't touched my shit at all. Alright. Alright. Where you going, man? Hurry up. Alright, bro. I don't know, man. I fucking ain't sitting here staring at this shit, bro. Alright, well, Alfonso, man, you fucking be good. Sean, you also. I'm not even seeing comments popping up. This shit ain't moving. It's just been stuck on the same comments for like 20 minutes, dude. I'm not even seeing comments at all. So yeah, that being said, I'm getting out. Love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.